Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome.
Through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in a shooting guard. Now here's Vucevic. It's over Brunson. Vucevic with the bucket.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
It's good.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Offensively working it inside for the easy two.
Pass to Hauser. There's Brown with the three, and Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Hart finds Bridges. Back to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Here's Anunoby. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
White, wide open.
You are now rocking with the best.
From downtown.
Welcome.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Dan, what's your read on him?
For a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us up with how good he is.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. No luck that time either.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid.
Here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pritchard passes to White. Now here's Vucevic. Pritchard with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And it's Towns missing. The Celtics with the lead. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Support the stream. Hit the cash $1 vote fire.
Immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Pritchard. Against Miami, he was really on his game. It's Brown on the wing. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Brunson finds Hart. Here's Towns. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Pass to Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brunson. He takes it in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. Here's Boston now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Takes a step back. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Now Pritchard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The kick out to Anunoby. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Anunoby's got 5 now.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Knicks trail by 5. To the paint. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Sherman. Back to Brown. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
This one for 3. And again, it's OG Anunoby. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks. Celtics have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pritchard from outside does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Brown. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Brown. 1 second left. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Boston on top. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Boston?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Alvarado in at the point. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Walsh. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back over to you, Kevin.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. House with a pass to Gonzalez. Brown kicks to White. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Celtics trail by 4. For 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Outside, Towns. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling.
New York with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's Brown with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brunson. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Celtics shooting 41% for the game. Here's Hauser. Good on the three-point shot. Hauser's got 6. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league had some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Here's Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
Bridges for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Timeout.
Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Now let's take this chance now to look at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Here are the league's leading scorers. Jaylen Brown, 4th.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The offensive rebound. For 3, Bridges. That one, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 11. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Brunson outside. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Celtics shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
At the Hart. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Celtics trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, Hauser. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Clock at 6. Anunoby against Brown. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brown's got 10.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Anunoby. No good on the 3. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
You look at New York, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team, but they said.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Knicks.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
New York leading by 15. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. X is in the game for the Celtics. Here's White over in the corner. Brown back to White. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Brunson, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Vucevic. Brown outside. From 15 feet away, and Mikal Bridges pulls it down. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Pritchard.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And he makes that one. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson.
Look at his physical attributes. Nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bounce pass Pritchard. Hauser. Gustin again missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Hauser finds White. Brown outside. Here's Vucevic. A shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Bridges outside. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him.
I see him.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Outside White. There's Brown with the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Pass to Towns. He drops it in from the low post. Towns has got 13.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Knicks leading by 20. Brunson outside. Pass to Bridges. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Right here. I got your help.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Here's White. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 8.
Once you're inside, anything can happen. Somehow, White paid it off.
Here's Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Sam Hauser.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Towns for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 16.
Well, that's the thing about Towns. You hit a 3, and it's the big man who gets revenge on the other end.
Here's Pritchard, and he lays it straight in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Brunson, drives to the hoop. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Pritchard passes to Gonzalez. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Towns for 3. And another 3 for New York.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Towns with the steal. For 3, Bridges, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Knicks out front, running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist.
Was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, they've got Landry Shamet. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Diawara in at the power forward. Back to Gonzalez. Pass to Walsh. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. And it's Shamet with the rebound. New York shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Can't hit the step back jump shot. New York with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's in there.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Boston shooting 43% from the floor. A nice shot by Brown.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. The 3. Another 3 for New York.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. And again, it's a New York 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Shot clock at 6. Queta, the pass to Gonzalez. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Down low, here's Alvarado. Pass to Robinson.
With the foul.
And Shireman pulls it down. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. The Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far.
Well, that's Clarkson's game, taking you off the dribble.
The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Up top, Gonzalez. He's defended by Alvarado. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be a 3-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Here's Shamet. Sinks the 3-pointer. Shamet's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for New York.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Shoots over Shamet. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 20.
Offense is coming easy and often for Brown tonight. He is dialed in. They should keep giving it to him.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Pass to Pritchard. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the 3 on the other end.
Here's Shamet. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his 3-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
The Knicks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Clarkson outside. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Hauser. Now Pritchard. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
I'll be right back in a few minutes.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
Well, when you're a seasoned vet, it becomes much harder to get off the floor and challenge shots over time. I think that's what he's going through and why his block averages have dropped.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Here's Randall following the score by Los Angeles. Edwards for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Pass to Mathurin. Leonard against McDaniels. Mathurin passes to Leonard. About a minute into this first quarter, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Come get it, come get it.
Randall outside.
Screen.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Mathurin. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. The 3 ball. And there's Leonard on the assist by Collins.
There we go. Life without the beard.
1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Now here's Gobert. Covered by Lopez. Pass to Edwards. 4-3. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Count it. He has 7.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Lopez. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Leonard, that one's good.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, He could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Randall, good.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball, so good at finishing inside.
The Clippers